Merry meet and welcome to the general reading for all signs for today, the 23rd of April 2024. This is Ariel Gatoga, and we are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. Moderating today on YouTube is the lovely Honeypaw and also the lovely Dre. And moderating on Twitch is the lovely Deline. Thank you so much, moderators, and thank you to everybody for joining us today for this reading for all signs. Today we are working with this Tarot della Rocca. I think this is from Milan. I think that's where this originated. I could be wrong. This is 4711 and it's a wonderful traditional eau de cologne that I use for purifications. You can find links for both of these products in the video description of this very video on my YouTube channel. If you are watching this on a restream on YouTube and you don't feel like watching me shuffle, just use the timestamps in the video description to get right to the reading. This goes out to a lot of people, so if for some reason it doesn't seem to apply to you, just disregard it because it may not be meant for you. In that case, check out the zodiacal readings for your sun sign, rising sign, and moon sign, and you can find all of those readings right on our website, arielscorner.com, arielscorner.com. Just click on the free online tarot readings link in the main menu. If you're watching us on YouTube, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you're watching on Twitch, please make sure you follow us on Twitch. You can watch on Twitch without any ads when you subscribe to us there. Our shop is at arielscornershop.com, arielscornershop.com. We are in the midst of upgrading that shop, but for the time being, it's a lot of affiliate links, which means we make a small commission off of each and every sale. We should be having a soft launch to a new shop that is a full retail experience, and we will keep you informed. If you'd like to give us a donation, you can do that by going to paypal.me/arielgatoga, paypal.me/arielgatoga. If you're on YouTube, you could also use a super sticker, super chat, or super thanks if you feel like giving us a donation. We do appreciate your support, and we do appreciate you for being here for this general reading for all signs. So let's get this show on the road. Starting off with a 7 of Cups, followed by a Page of Coins, and then a 5 of Wands. You know, there's a lot of misunderstanding about anger, and I think a lot of people miss out on the magical usefulness of the temper tantrum. And it's, you know, we're always told not to have a temper tantrum. Don't do that. You know, it's bad. And that's true in that you don't want to be a toxic individual that's just throwing your garbage around all over on people. But if you're by yourself, if you're alone in the privacy of perhaps a stationary car or in a room or somewhere, and you've got a lot of pent-up energy and anger that you need to let it move, there is something very wonderful about just screaming and yelling into a pillow, smashing a bunch of dishes that you've kept just for that purpose, just sitting inside of like I said, a closed car that's not, that you're not driving, that's parked, a parked car, and screaming out your favorite 4-letter words. And of course, you don't want this to become your norm. You don't want to become addicted to the temper tantrum. But at the same time, sometimes that's exactly what you need. And so don't deprive yourself of that. If you feel like you just really need to go for it, go for it. But just don't do it around people, because nobody wants to hear that. But just like anything else that you do in private where you're getting rid of something, you don't deprive yourself of that when it's necessary. This Page of Cups is saying that that it's important that you allow yourself to be available to the good news today. And it's good news about very practical things. There's some practical things maybe in your finances or your health that there's some very good news, and there also may be some learning that you can do, some new information that you can receive about those things that are it's very positive. And a lot of times, if you are so preoccupied with handling your pent up rage and hostility, trying to paint on that smile, we're so preoccupied with that, we're so busy with that we miss out on a lot of the good news that's right in front of us, because we aren't present. We aren't present in our situation because we're so trying to handle all of the anger or the upset or whatever that we are pretending isn't there. So just be aware of that. Just be aware. Sometimes the most positive thing you can do in order to avail yourself make yourself available to the present moment is to move some energy. Now, it's not just the temper tantrum that can do that. You can do it by exercise. You can do it by breathing, by jogging, by yoga, by whatever, by taking a walk. You can write it all out on a piece of paper and get all your frustrations out on a piece of paper and rip it up and throw away. There's all kinds of ways that you can do it. But don't just avoid those feelings, because what that is it's not necessarily something that's toxic in and of itself. It's only toxic if you don't acknowledge it. It's only toxic if you let it stagnate. It's just stuck energy. And a lot of times with this, when it's the Five of Wands says that it's stuck creative energy. It's stuck creative energy. So move that energy. If you're a little angry, or if you're a lot angry, if you're irritable, whatever, it's not necessarily a bad sign. Sometimes it just means, oh, there's some stuck energy that needs to be moved. Let's get into that for a second. Move that energy and then get back to business here, because I don't want to miss a thing. In the midst, and this is in the midst of an upgrade, by the way. And so sometimes when you're in the midst of an upgrade, or maybe some of you have been working on specific goals, been doing spells for things or whatever. Sometimes when the things start to manifest, they create some momentary discomfort, because the old thought system has to be replaced by a new thought system. The old thought form has to be replaced by the new thought form. And sometimes there's that little momentary discomfort where the two thought forms aren't getting along, and that old thought form has to yield. And that's sometimes will come into play as irritability or anger even. So don't necessarily just discount anger or irritability as something bad that needs to be avoided. Listen to it, because sometimes all it is it's the new thought form or the new manifestation wanting to take form, and is encountering some resistance within you. Beautiful Ace of Wands, beautiful Seven of Coins, and the gorgeous Four of Coins. So it's coiny. It's coins and wands are the winners, but mostly coins. So, and also Venus. You've got two Venus cards here. So there's that upgrade happening on several levels, and financial is one of them. So definitely you want to yield to the new thought form. You want to yield to the new growth, the new reality that's coming into your life today. And noticing that resistance, noticing how you're resisting the blessings that are coming your way, noticing how you're resisting the upgrades and the improvements that are wanting to occur in your life. And those resistances are normal and they're natural. But sometimes in order to get through them, you have to move that stuck energy, like we said. In addition to moving stuck energy, so it's not just I'm going to go scream and yell and that everything's good. I'm going to go pound the pillow or go run around the block or whatever I need to do to move the energy. And then I need to get busy. And that's what this Four of Coins is. Once I can free up the stuck energy, then I need to organize it. Then I need to bring order to my physical world. And so today is a wonderful day to finally get that project done, or finally clean that drawer out, or finally, clean out your car, or wherever the discord is in your physical world, and dedicate whatever you are cleaning to a higher purpose, whatever these upgrades are. See, there's two upgrades, and I think that they're two parts of one big thing. For many of you, the upgrade seems to be financial, but it's deeper than just financial. And I don't mean just financial as if financial isn't important too, but it's more than only financial. There's a spiritual upgrade that's also happening at the same time. And this Ace of Wands is talking about how this is the beginning of a very prosperous and creative phase in your life. So this is an important time, and that's why you don't want to just discount anytime you're feeling irritable or stuck. You don't want to just pretend like that's not there, because it's trying to tell you something. It's trying to tell you, let's free this energy up, because a lot of change needs to happen. And that change is all around you in a positive way, and you're guided. There's news, there's information, there's lessons, there's learning, there's all kinds of signposts everywhere for you to follow. So you're not going to wonder what to do. It's going to be very obvious, but you've got to get out of your head. You've got to get out of that place where you're avoiding maybe whatever it is that stuck energy within you. You've got to not avoid that. If something feels uncomfortable, it's not something to run away from today. You want to turn and face it and just go through it, because on the other side of whatever that is freedom and is flow, and all that stagnation just is broken up, and then you can get really, really busy getting things in order. And like I said, when you have something that's in front of you that needs to be put in order, let's say a cabinet or a closet or something like that, dedicate that to your higher purpose, whatever it happens to be, whatever is an important project or something that you want to manifest. Turn it into a spell. You take all of that need to bring order to that closet, and you turn it into like a puppet. Like when you have a little doll of somebody, whatever you do to that doll, that happens to the person, which ultimately is supposed to be positive, by the way. Everybody always thinks about pins and curses and things like that. That's not what most of us use that magic for, but that's a whole different subject. But use your closet or your drawer or your car or wherever the mess is as the puppet. Dedicate it to something even greater. And then and just tell yourself, as I get these things in order, so does such and such and such become in order. As I make this beautiful, so does such and such become beautiful in my life. So whatever seems like it's a really big thing that's out of your control, dedicate whatever it is that is in your control to that thing, and see that as the microcosm is being taken care of by you, so is the macrocosm being taken care of by the infinite, right? So it's a beautiful day today. It's a beautiful day. Just don't avoid anger. Don't avoid frustration and irritability. And again, I don't want you to create anger and irritability. I want you to release it. And you don't release it by pretending that it's not there. All right, you're doing great. I am excited for all of this creative energy. Thank you so much to the amazing moderators, Honey, Padre, and Deline. And we'll see everybody for another reading for all signs tomorrow. Until then, blessed be.